Hello and welcome, I'm Steven Light, topics for both for Shadows Over Loathing. This has potential to be the last episode, I feel like. Feels like we're heading into, final boss territory. We've got the Shadow President where we sort of want her in the, in the Black House. We'll investigate, get some stuff, nice. Because we destroyed all of the obelisks keeping her secure in here. So, it's time. Anything else to say, Uncle? He looks worried but ready for action. What about you, Gabby? Hey Gabby, everything alright? It sounds like a cat meowing. Yeah, she doesn't want to say anything while we're in this area. You rush into the foyer of the Black House. Murray leads you up a corridor and down a flight of stairs to a huge basement laboratory. The room is dominated by a massive, writhing tear in space, seemingly confined to an unbrantanium frame. The President is typing furiously at a computer console nearby, but she turns around momentarily when you enter. She glares at you, practically hissing. I knew I shouldn't have trusted that idiot Noel to deal with you. I noticed the shadow flow has dropped back to ambient levels. I assume that was your doing. Yeah, I busted your weird pillars, and now I'm busting you. Oh no. I'll be real upset if you weren't too late. Oh, nuts. Yeah, nuts to you. The portal is open, and after I make these last few calibrations, the Emperor of all Shadows will be summoned to this plane to kneel before me. I will rule this universe, not as President of Shadows, but as Emperor. Something tells me they're not going to bow to you. Wow, that's a much bigger goal than I was expecting. Yeah, well, go big or go home, right? Anyway, don't try to stop me. Without my attention at this console to keep the reaction steady, this thing could implode and turn the whole tri-state area into a smoking crater. Jeez, okay, well, mind if I take a look around? Sure, whatever. Just don't pester me unless you want everyone who ever heard of you to die. Well, damn. What do you think about this, Uncle? Barry's holding a weird something. Talk to him. What's that? An unbrantanium bomb. I cobbled it together from parts I found lying around while you were distracting the President. Good job. Oh, no problem. Yeah, that was intentional. But, what's your plan exactly? From what she said, it sounded pretty bad to mess with this stuff. She's trying to summon something, right? I figure by applying enough pressure at just the right time, we can reverse the flow and make it an out portal instead of an in portal. Ah, I get it. So it will suck her out into space and no more problem. Well, not exactly, or rather, yes, but that's not the end of it. We also have to take care of whatever's waiting on the other side of the portal. Oh, you were saying I have to go through and fight it, aren't you? I don't know if it will be a literal fight or what, but yeah, that's the long and short of it, kiddo. This is the end game, and there's no coming back from this. Are you ready? Well, actually, let me be more explicit. This is literally the end game. Once I set off this bomb and you go through that portal, you can't come back, and the game ends one way or another. But nothing gets saved after you go, so you can reload back to here and keep playing afterwards. I don't really understand what you mean by that. That's okay, kiddo. It wasn't really you I was talking to. Man, ready to break the fourth wall, Uncle Murray. Then take care of something first. I'm sure this thing won't, could be done. Do some cooking. Oh, the mob's books on this thing. Okay. Fancy foods. I feel like I don't need any of this stuff at this point. I've got all my, Actually, what is my food, actually? I did a whole bunch of stuff to try and defeat Dark Noel. Oh, yeah, no, my food's fine. It's the workbench stuff. I've still got any anarchist hardware, so I can't make any, really good stuff, though. I might make one of the Molotov shots. I'll make some healing of the different, curing varieties. There you go, that way, because whatever I fight is going to deal some, stuff to me. I'll make some, odd bits here, just to lower the stats if I need to. There we go. I'll stop making stuff there. What do you think about this, Gabby? It's all berries, huh? Make some potions. Yeah, nah, we're good on these. You're scared that if you interrupt her, the entire universe might blow up, or at least the tri-state area. Right, okay, Uncle Mario, I think we're ready. How are you feeling, kiddo? Ready for me to set this bomb off, so you can face whatever's on the other side of that portal? Let me just remind you, once we start this, you're stuck with it till the end, but your game won't save, and you can come back to this point afterwards. I'm ready. Let's do it. Okay, it was good seeing you, kiddo. I think I got this bomb wired so I could toss it and sell it off from here by overloading this other who's it, which hopefully won't end up getting me killed. But whatever happens, you got to jump through right away. I don't know how much time you'll have. Jeez, okay, be careful. You too, kiddo. Ready? Yeah. No! Here goes nothing. Yes, nothing is going here. Damn, Gabby. Resolution. You and Gabby and the President and her machines and a sizable chunk of the floor appear in the middle of a pale void, lit by the just arriving light of stars that burned out uncountable eons ago. Ah, no! What did you do? Threw a little monkey wrench into your plans? Don't try to act cool about this. You don't have the slightest idea what kind of power you're messing with. Oh yeah, like what? Welcome, playthings. You look over to the right, where you see a hovering swarm of giant mouths and eyes. You get the feeling that this is your brain's best attempt to render what you're actually seeing in a way that won't simply annihilate your mind. In particular, that. Oh. Was this whole deal just a giant monkey's paw? Like, did I achieve ultimate power, but also get cursed to be constantly surrounded by morons? Hey. The portal frame still looks intact. Maybe I can reopen it and fix this. Oh, you can get us back? Get me back? And then continue with my plan to summon the Emperor to our universe under controllable conditions as intended? Yes. What if I don't want you to do that? Do I look like someone who gives a hot crap what you want? Go away. Go die in the void. Sheesh, somebody's cranky. Whoa, this is a weird perspective. Oh god, that was trippy. Hey, Gabby. Gabby is practically vibrating with excitement. It is time. Gabby's secret plan is coming to fruiting. Say what? A secret plan of Gabby's. So much dancing, so much fighting, so much Gabby's. This is something to do with the time she wandered off before. Yes, Gabby will show you now. Haha. Gabby will summon the Gabby's to dance and fight away all of the bads. Are you ready for it? Go for it, Gabby. Oh god. Yeah, that's quite a force to reckon with, I must say. Wait, is that my ending? I summoned a bunch of Gabbies. Gabby wasn't the best dancer in the universe, but she turned out to be the most important one. Wait, that was my ending, because I did all of Gabby's stuff. Gabby summoned a bunch of Gabbies. After the metaphorical smoke cleared, you found yourself stuck in a weird extra-dimensional space where the final showdown happened. Unfortunately, the fact that you created a temporal paradox before you left the universe meant that you could never come back to normal reality. You waited 1 billion years, and that was only the beginning. Actually, it's meaningless to say it was the beginning. The first 1 billion years weren't any different than the next billion. You were still there, you always had been. The universe ended and you weren't in it. Murray's bomb blasted him past the borders of reality. He drifted outside of the world for a span of time that might have been 5 minutes or 5,000 years. The only way to be sure is to not press a key for 5,000 years, then you'll know it was that long. A few weeks later, Jessica accidentally activated the fail-safe interdimensional homing teleporter Murray had left in one of his desk drawers. She was looking for a pet. Murray was wrenched through the ether and then unceremoniously dumped onto the floor of the antique store. They spent a while trying to figure out what happened to you, but didn't have any luck. Being outside the eternity of time and space makes you pretty hard to track down. But I'm right there! Eventually, Murray gave up and started looking for another relative to help him with his future ventures. Damn. Doom's Place did a brisk trade until the end of Prohibition, at which point it did an even brisker one. When they started televising underground bare-knuckle boxing, Gabby got really excited and joined the league. Her combat style was a mixture of different martial arts that came to be known as super weird fighting. Molly went on to become the most notorious bank robber of her era. She was last seen somewhere in Bolivia. Today you did a good job of stopping Ocean City's gang violence. There are still a lot of tentacles. Oh yeah, we didn't stop the tentacles, yeah. Marvin went out on to set the world record for mailbox sitting. He held the record for nearly a week. He has recently become interested in flagpoles. Oh god. The bishop's inspection went swimmingly, and the vicar of St. Polycarp's was soon promoted to vice pope. Crystal Store was moderately successful, but she was confident that in about 40 years business would bloom. Jesus. Josie Morton went on to discover a new extremely volatile isotope of hypercrystalline fulvomorphic diorite. With it, she eventually invented the devastating weapon that brought about the end of the Skeleton Wars. History mostly remembers her for what she said after the weapon's first successful field test. I have become Death's Death, destroyer of skeletons. Jesus. Your Spiders students decided to do a little bit of field research in Crystal Dream Valley. It went about as well as you'd expect. Clem and Jarvis Schlitz evaded capture by adopting the aliases Jarvis James and Clem Bartles, respectively. After prohibition ended, they had a long and illustrious career in the getting people drunk industry. John and Paul Levers were convicted of mailman slaughter and are preparing to be sent to Imperial Colony on Mars. Jesus. Molorus's place? Yeah. Remained uninhabited until the 1990s, when it became a hotbed for swinging sexy singles. The end. Okay. I feel like my ending was bad for me though. Like, okay, Gabby did her thing, but I got stuck in the void. And what did Gabby's even do to like stop what was going on? I'm so confused. Well, can I go back and... Because I said it didn't save anything I did once I went into the... like into the portal. I wonder if I can go back like in and not let Gabby do her thing. Thank you so much for playing our game. We know it took significant time and effort to get here, and we appreciate your attention and endeavours. You rock. If you enjoy Shadows Over Loathing, you might also enjoy West of Loathing. Yeah, definitely check out West of Loathing, that's a great game. Available now on Steam on Nintendo Switch. I played on Nintendo Switch. Or a free browser-based game, The Kingdom of Loathing, on the internet at Kingdom of Loathing. Yeah, that's their first one, I think. That was what kind of West of Loathing went off from, I think. So like that game's the first in like the sequel, because they're all kind of connected. Like they're in the same universe, I believe. But they're not like connected, if that makes sense. Like there's references and stuff. Right, okay, so if I go in to continue. Right, so if I... Let's try this again then. So, yeah, go and set it off. No. Here goes nothing, and yes, nothing is going here. Cool, resolution. Yep, all this stuff's happening. Interrupt her machinations. Take a closer look. Do not be afraid. Hello. Right, okay. Hi, she grinds her teeth and ignores you. Any chance I could get you to give up on your plan to enslave humanity and the universe in general? Johnson Christ, if I had brought a gun with me, you'd be so dead right now. Try to talk her out of this. Look, we can't really talk about... No, we can't, but I will strangle you with bare hands first. Never mind. Leave her alone. Okay, so I can't do anything with that. Take a closer look. This technology is incomprehensible to you. You inspect the portal frame, but can't think of anything to do with it that would help, which implies that you missed some optional stuff, but that's what replays are for. Ah, okay. Yeah, to be fair, I avoided a lot of side quest stuff towards the end here, just because it was... Some of the side quests, as you saw, were being really tedious for me, so... Yeah, let's take a look at these now. So this is probably the only other ending that I could get with what I've sort of done. Hi, welcome to my realm. What are you? I am what the shadow is the shadow of. Nice job, if you could get it. It's a living. Try to make desperate, fight it, surrender to it. Pull yourself away from the gaze. Try something desperate. Intimidate it, reason with it, smooth talk it, reason with it. Look, let's just discuss. Your words have no power here. Smooth talk it. Hey, you seem like a pretty hip ridiculous. Intimidate it. Listen, Busty, you better. Haha. Well, you tried. Yeah. Ah, I could have begged. Damn it. Let's try fighting this thing. Fight me? Very well. I'll give you one chance. All or nothing. Fight. As you draw your weapon, you hear someone behind you. Come on, Buck, let's send this work back to whatever hole it crawled out of. Ruff, ruff, ruff. You're not sure how they made it here, but you'll take all the help you can get. I mean, yeah, I'll take your help, but you're superiorly underleveled, I feel like, for this. Cool, the literal whole gang is here, although I feel like I missed some hype-ups as well along the way. Oh, Dark Noel is... not Dark Noel, the Shadow President is here, getting in on this as well. Right, so I've got the Shadowcaster's Eye, which has a lot of mysticality. I'll use that against you for sure. Same with you. The Shadowcaster's Mouth. Right, you're all muscle. You're also shielded, which is annoying. You're all moxie, which I kind of wasn't expecting. The President of Shadows is being bathed in the shadow. Cool. So the eye intends to fix gaze, mosquito body, dealing 49 damage and reducing all of the stats by 14. Ooh. 49 damage to Gabby. Oh god, okay, so yeah, Gabby and Mosquito Buddy are like destined to die unless I take these guys out. Shadowcaster spell tends to bite whoever has the lowest HP for 49. Well, hopefully, oh yeah, that is Molly. Okay, so oh, we're Molly right now. Okay, I'm kind of hoping that one of your shots would have hit the mouth, so it would have got rid of the shielded. But there you go. Okay, well, 2 party members down. That sucks. But these things are immune to stats effects. That sucks. Okay. Well then, in that case, yeah. So you get for having such high mysticality. Nice. Right. So you're still attacking Molly. So that's all right. And what are you doing? Spooky damage. Okay, so I can't defend against that. Let me crack my knuckles a bit. Ugh. Ugh. And then we'll do some items, see as though we crafted a bunch. Unless I didn't save that, then that would suck. I need stuff that just does damage, really. Damage? No, it's bleed. Where's my damaging items at? Wow, do I really not have any... Oh, here's some damage. Sure, chuck. I'll just mow then, I guess. Just physicality or bite, just do some chopping. Okay, yeah, so you're just like not doing anything. That or you're gonna unleash something really powerful when you're done your charging up. Let's see, so what's going to do the most damage there? I think this is still going to do the most damage to you. Or I could just keep cracking my knuckles and getting stronger there to deal damage. So what am I doing now? Doing 33? Yeah, let's crack my knuckles a bit. Oh, a lot. Oh, that's what I could do, okay. And chomp. Right, you're not going to make it this time, Barker, but I should have enough to finish this off. Just going to crack some on in case Shadow President decides to do anything after this. Oh no, she just died. Nice. So I wonder if that's changed anything for my ending. Well, sometimes the best way to deal with a universe's string threat is to just hit it with something so it stops moving. Nice work. After the smoke cleared, I'm still stuck. That must be something that I've done, that I did earlier on to create like paradoxes for myself. Okay, so here's the same. This is the same. This is the same. Yeah, all the same. Okay, so my ending didn't change at all because of this. The Gabby thing was basically just like a quick get out because I followed her quest to the end, I guess. Yeah, nothing new. Just gonna go right to the end till... Yeah, okay. That's it then. Okay. Right, well, that's the end of the my playthrough of Shadows Over Loathing. I really liked the game. I won't say that I loved the game, because clearly there was parts that made me kind of tedious. If I really did like love the game, I would have spent the extra time to finish off or do as many of the side quests as I could have done, especially in that last zone. So I feel like it would be wrong of me to say that I loved this game. I think it was great, but yeah, some of those side questy bits and stuff kind of left a sour taste in my mouth that, yeah, kind of can't make me give it like a high sort of like ranking, I guess. But like the beginning of the game was awesome, it really was. But yeah, it had that West of Loathing thing where you could just sort of kind of like avoid the final boss entirely by doing like a side quest that's very easy, like the Gabby thing here. There's a similar things you could do in West of Loathing to basically avoid the final boss entirely as well. So yeah, there's that. But overall, yeah, it was a great game, I feel like. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, leave a like and a comment. If you ever really want, slap the subscribe button. It's totally free and helps the channel grow. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a nice day.